Good morning, everyone. This is the Daily Collective Reading for November 6th, 2018. Yeah, still in 2018. I hope that everyone did not forget the 5th of November. I doubt that that happened because everyone was saying that one line throughout the entire day. It's cute. Anyway, I'm glad that you remembered. And we made it another day. Wouldn't you know it? All right. So, with everything that has been happening in everyone's worlds, these new beginnings and everything, I want to see where we're going. I always want to see where we're going. I love doing this. So this is collective. If it resonates, awesome. Please let me know in the comments. Reach out to personal message. Everything's going to be in the description or in the info part of this page. Also, if it doesn't, you can either let it fall away or you can ask for clarification or book your own personal reading. And if the reading did resonate, please, by all means, feel free to book your own personal reading too. I don't mean that if it resonates, good, my job here is done. You're always welcome for more questions. I use multiple decks, and there's no restrictions to questions. And it usually takes me about 2.5 hours to do a reading. Anyway, so if you guys haven't already, check out Zen Rose Garden there in the description. I do the readings there every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And they have this ever-growing platform of amazing spiritual teachers and community, and the classes are evergreen. There's always something going on there, and it's one of the most welcoming groups that I've ever known. I will say it every time, and I'll mean it just as much as the first. So if you haven't checked it out yet, check it out. And if you're checking in from Zen Rose Garden, hey guys, much love to you. Let's see where today's going. I'm going to start off with the Butterfly Oracle cards. It's from Doreen Virtue. This was before the PhD, I think. It doesn't say PhD on here. Yeah, some of them have them, some of them don't, but this is for life changes. We have retirement. We have leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Babe, I hate to go. Take the next step now. And courage. And before I shuffled the deck, I did notice on the bottom, it was about new beginnings, I think. What did it look like? Moot point at this point. It's shuffled. We're here. Okay, we have retirement, leaving, take the next step now, courage. Yeah, stepping into the unknown, absolutely understandable with all these new beginnings. We're taking what we know and what we are familiar with, seeing that road, going that way. And the great thing about this is, even if you do somehow in your mind or in the connection mess something up, Spirit will always give you another chance. There is no cutoff to how many chances we get. You are here every waking moment of your life. So follow the divine inspiration and take that step. Don't overthink things. I am such a guilty person of this. When you make a decision, and it's there's like time and space between when that decision takes place, your brain will start to do this thing where it's okay, what could go wrong? What can happen here? How can this? And it's like you're talking yourself out of it, because yes, you could fail. And I said this last night, and I'll say this in a lot of new beginning readings. I'll say it probably in every single one. Yes, you can fail, but you never know how well you can succeed. It really serves you to take a cap off of how great you could be. Just expect the amazing unexpected. Don't live in the can'ts. You can do this, and you will. You are leaving the known road, and you are stepping into a new mind, body, and spirit. So I hope that that made sense. Let go of the old. Retirement. Let it rest. Let it be what it was. To drag it out any further, it's contrived, maybe? I think that's what I'm looking for. I don't know about you guys, but I have been losing words, and it's always on the tip of my tongue. Everything is always on the tip of my tongue, and it's just not manifesting in the word. And I'll think about it later, and then I'll remember this. It's kind of how it goes. All right, we are are going to go to Wisdom of the Oracle and Daily Guidance from Your Angels. I'm going to read these two messages together. Let's see how that goes. All right, this one got stuck. I'm going to take it because you can. You know, I didn't see the Moulin Rouge until maybe 10 years after it came out. And I had to, in the time, I had to act like it was old in mind, but I was really feeling the soundtrack of it. The Roxanne one, yeah, good stuff. There we go. Forget what she died of, though. What did she die of in that movie? I think it was consumption, maybe? I need movies with happy endings. All right, chop wood. Sweet Mother of God. Too many. I want to keep it around 3 or 4. 2 would be ideal, but it's not usually how this happens. Last night when I was doing the live reading event with Zen Rose Garden, half the deck, without fail, every time someone would ask for their name to be, they would put in that they want to have their card pulled, and I would ask for that person, and each time, half the deck, without fail, would fall. Can't have it like that. It's not a full-blown reading. Fork in the road, upright. Tough decisions to be made right now, but you have to have the courage in doing it right now. To stay in the spot that you're in is such a disservice to your personal growth, your soul's growth. Tick-tock. All right, we're gonna go with, okay. All right. Notice the signs, Entrepreneur and Cupid. Follow your heart, follow your path. Everything has been unfolding before you. You know, you're getting these signs, these synchronicities. I've been noticing a lot of mirroring numbers, and I've been screenshotting them because that's what I do. It's not like I keep them anyways. I just collect, I don't know, maybe like 10 or so, and then just kind of delete them. Anyway, I've been noticing a lot of synchronicities. As a collective, we have been noticing a lot of synchronicities, whether it's number or words or something that stands out above the noise. Pay attention to those. That's your connection with spirit to watch your life unfold before you and take the next step. And it's unnerving, yes, but once you begin to trust yourself, you'll see how it grows in strength. And it's just, you learn to trust yourself, which is something that we all really need to do. Yeah, you are absolutely, without question, sometimes going to screw something up in your mind, but it is setting off for something bigger and better. You're not going to get everything every time as far as understanding a message or understanding a situation, but that is the learning process, because if you got it immediately, then you would have nothing to learn. And honestly, why are you here if for no other reason other than to learn and to watch your souls progress? This life is an a la carte. The world is an a la carte. You can do whatever you want. Well, I say that, but let me clarify. Don't go out of your way to hurt someone, and don't be a psychotic, don't be a complete psychopath, and don't actively try and hurt someone. Do follow the inner guide of morals. I don't know, maybe it's different for each one. But again, don't actively hurt someone. That's all I'm saying. So own your life, own where you want it to go. Know that it is more than possible for you to have that and be a success in yourself, because what is success? It's different for every person, and that is why there's plenty of everything to go around. It is not crazy for what you want. And then we have here and now, tick-tock, serendipity, fork in the road, chop wood. So if you are waiting for the situation to arise, you put out the intentions, you are on this new beginning, and it's a hurry up and wait scenario, which I get, and I've seen it in action plenty of times. Just do the bare minimum if that's all you can do. Shower, clean up wherever you are, Do the simple stuff. Keep yourself busy until the event happens. And this is dealing with, well, some hard decisions, some life-changing decisions. A lot of us are doing that as a collective right now. And it is, it's full of discomfort. But that's, again, where the growth happens. And you have no idea how great you could possibly be. And it could be huge. So why would you hold yourself back knowing how, well, not knowing how amazing it could be? Always live in the positive in that. Live in the life of possibility that, yes, everything happens for a reason. There are no accidents. It's beautiful. Don't hold yourself back. Serendipity in reverse. This is talking to you being perfectly imperfect and moving forward. Yes, what you thought you had in the bag in the past, it wasn't for nothing. It led you to this moment to set you off to something that's bigger. So be thankful for what it was. These were fated events, even if it, in hindsight, doesn't quite feel like it. You will know this truth further down the road, looking back, seeing it in its bittersweet moment of how that moment, what fell away, unbeknownst to you, unforeseen by you, how that set off for something so much more beautiful for you. And then we have TikTok here and now. Yes, you are getting to ahead again, where the events are going to start falling into place. You're going to meet the right people, the right situations. The directions that you're going is going to have a lot of yeses. And you want to follow that. It's not the path of the least resistant. It is simply your path. In the past, I've had decisions and I've wanted to make these life-altering changes, and I'd look one way and it was maybe and then a no. And then I'd look another way, maybe and a no. And nothing ever fit until you just get quiet and you let your heart and mind wander, follow it to where it goes, and follow the divine guidance, the divine intervention, the spark of inspiration. It's going to lead you to really interesting and productive places. I hope that makes sense. And again, this is collective, so you can reach out, let me know how it resonates with you. Always ask for clarification. Feel free to ask for clarification. And please, if the inspiration sparks with you, book your own personal reading. I have so much fun doing this. I love it, and I will take the time to use multiple decks to help you find some guidance. I've loved this for 20 plus years, and I love seeing your story unfold. Romance. We got the romance. And why wouldn't we have romance? This is a time to fall into yourself. Now, I want this one, yes. God, today is a day of fives. A lot of change going on. Yeah. Okay, we got it. God, again with the signs. This is everything I was just talking about. This is so silly. Okay. This is daily guidance from your angels. It's the Oracle card, Story and Virtue. See, look, PhD. We have friendship, divine guidance, romance, truth and integrity, and signs. I'm actually going to gear this towards love right now because I just feel like that's where this is going. Yeah, a lot of reconciliations and divine unions coming into play right now. And for one, since it is a lot of reconciliations, you're looking at how the relationships had come apart in the past. And it's been a lot of self-sacrifice, wanting to be this character that a person had in their head about you. And it seemed easy enough for you to be. And it seemed like maybe this is what I really am. But in truth, it was not. And it's not your fault, and it's not the person who bestowed upon you's fault. It was painting a picture, watching each stroke, and watching the lines blur out. So, of course, things will fall away because what is not true and what is not meant for you will never be yours. So, you get into a space of working on self, seeing who you truly are, and allowing whatever the counterpart party to be to just exist in their own world, figure their own stuff out. And even if you guys have no intentions of coming back together, either in the 5D, 4D, 3D, however, the energies will start to intertwine again. They'll start to dance with each other. And it's for you and your higher self to decide, all right, is this going to be where we actually meet in come back together in the physical right now? Or is this going to be where your higher self and my higher self are like, okay, I forgive and I forgive, I still have that adoration for you. I see what you have done for yourself and I lovingly part ways with you. That can happen a lot of the time. And it's not painful in that sense. It's the art of letting go. The art of, I don't even want to say losing because there's such a negative energy to that. You're not losing. You're clearing way for something better to come in. And you want to know what? Even if that better part is yourself, you have to love yourself right now. You have to know yourself, be true to yourself, because no one else is going to fill your cup. You have to be overflowing with your heart. Yeah. So, like attracting like, you have been paying attention to the signs. This is a time to fall into yourself. I love that Crystal Fuentes said that. I have been using it so much because it's so true. Find the divine inspiration. And if there is a chance of the energies coming back into the physical, fine. Either way, it's fine. But you can't have a connection without a basis of friendship. It's not all or nothing. There has to be that commonality between you guys, and that is for you to figure out. So, no pressure. No matter what, you're going to get to where you are meant to go, which really takes out a lot of the stress work. Worry, stress, and fear are all this bundled up appendix of emotions. They need to be cut out. It just really sabotages everything. That's right, I said it. Sabotage. All right. I feel like I already went with the romance on this, but let's do it. See where things go. Okay. Really? Spiritual awakenings are happening exponentially amongst the collective. Religious factors. Now, this can be a romantic connection where there is an age gap, a large one, like beyond a year or two. Even, like 10 or 20, well, I don't care. As long as everyone's a consenting adult, who cares? Just like what you like and stop holding yourself back for other people's imposed character image. Express your love. Hop to it. Love is all you need. Love is such a huge factor in life, but it is not everything to life. Well, if you live in the idea that you are love and everything that you do branches out in the idea of love, okay, but life is not all about romantic love. It's just a huge thing, and I absolutely love it. All right, I feel like there is one more in here, and I think, all right, let's see. No. Yep. Let's see what came out. Because, that healing with the angels wasn't love enough. I'm saying that facetiously. Because we can. Everybody can. Okay, so we have religious factor. Now that is what's leading me to think that, okay, we are having a huge spiritual awakening. You watching this have probably been a little bit ahead on, not better. Don't mistake me on that. You've been a little bit further along on your spiritual awakening. That is hell on earth, if you ask me. I hated when I was going through my first spiritual awakening. It's like just there's so much pressure on you, and it's not even like it's from outside forces. It might be, but that wasn't the case for me or for a lot of people that I spoke to. The counterpart that you are thinking about while watching this is going through a spiritual awakening, even if they aren't communicating with you. What is on the outside doesn't always show immediately what is on the inside. That'll reflect later. So, divine timing is working in your favor. You can put out those energies on either the 3, 4, 5D of connection, because these two energies are dancing with each other and working out whether it's going to come together or not. But again, if it doesn't, something, you know, more suited for you is going to take its place. You are never going to be abandoned. A huge thing is for people in love is that fear of abandon. You don't need that codependency. You just need to know that you deserve the best and what your ideal best is. And that is not bestowing on another person. That is just seeing if the two parties can match up on that. So if something doesn't sit well with you, if something's not connecting in your head, it doesn't make sense, there's those little alarms going off, don't push them off. You're not being crazy. It is something that needs to be addressed. And why wouldn't you address it? Because if it's something that bothers you now, it's just going to either build or it's always going to bother you further down the road. So know that, address it, be fearless. For love of God, learning to be fearless is so scary, but so necessary and worthwhile. So guys, that is the collective reading for Wednesday. Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Oh God, if I said Wednesday in the beginning, I'm so sorry. This is the collective reading for Tuesday, the 6th, 2018. Reach out if you want clarification or to book your own personal reading. And I really can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. And until then, stay safe, have fun, and I'll see you soon. Bye.